Smith, within the last few hours, Toledo police confirming a teenager is dead after a shooting in West Toledo. Dan Cummins joining us live in studio with an update. Dan?
Jeff, no doubt about it, a real tragedy tonight. Toledo police tell us 16-year-old Eric Scott was shot this afternoon and died. Scott was a student athlete at Springfield High School. Police found Scott shot outside a home on Amsterdam. That's near Door and Reynolds in West Toledo. Shooting happened about 3:30. Police responded, but someone was already driving Scott to the hospital in a private vehicle. Police were still on the scene hours later, as you can see. TPD says Scott was shot at least once, did not survive. Tonight, Springfield schools confirming Scott was a starting defensive back for the football team. That's number 20 there in the video. His coach says Scott showed a lot of leadership this season and is working toward a great senior year. He says he was a very good kid, well respected on the team, in the school, and the community. Now, the search for answers. Police have not yet released any information about a possible suspect or suspects, but they're asking anyone with information to call or text Crime Stoppers. Of course, you know that number. It's 419-255-1111. You can remain anonymous and could be eligible for a cash reward. Reporting live in studio, Dan Cummins, WTOL 11.
Dan, thank you so much. Just moments ago, Springfield schools sharing a statement sent out to families in the district, once again, about this shooting that happened near Door and Richards. It reads in part, quote, "All of us at Springfield High School were saddened to receive news today of the death of an 11th grade student, Eric Scott, better known as EJ. It goes on to say, we know that you will join us in our concern, support, and sympathy for the family involved in and affected by Eric's passing. Our deepest sympathies go to his family and friends. The district says it will have counselors available throughout the day tomorrow." Tragedies hit hard no matter the time of year, but during the holidays, the loss is amplified. There have been 2 shootings taking the lives of 2 juveniles so far this week. 14-year-old Terrence Green was a freshman at Woodward High School, and he was shot and killed Monday. Police still have no suspects in that North Toledo shooting. 2 other teens were shot, and 1 is still in critical condition, according to police. According to a study by the American Academy of Pediatrics, gun deaths among children under 18 went up by 87% between the years 2011 and 2021. In fact, they say nearly 2,600 kids under 18 died by firearm injuries in 2021. The American Academy of Pediatrics says firearm injuries are the leading cause of deaths for Americans under the age of 20, excluding deaths of infants born prematurely or with abnormalities. And they say when looking at other industrialized countries, guns are not even hitting the top 3. So how is this data stacking up in our area? We compiled some data from 2021 through now. In 2021, our records here at WTOL 11 show 8 children died by gunfire. Their ages range from as young as 1 to 17. In 2022, our records show only 5 children died by gunfire, the youngest being 7 months. And this year so far, 11 juveniles have been killed, including 1 by police during a robbery. Their ages ranging from 14 to 17. Just this past summer, we spoke with one woman who lost her son.
After this trauma and this tragedy, I don't want to see anybody go through this. I don't want to see anybody feeling alone or hurt or go through that much pain. No one should have to go through that much pain.
Gun laws continue to be widely debated at the Ohio State House. Democrats want tougher restrictions on guns, and there are 3 Republican-sponsored bills that could loosen Ohio's gun restrictions. One makes changes to concealed carry laws. The other, known as the Second Amendment Preservation Act, relieves Ohio law enforcement agencies from enforcing unconstitutional federal gun control laws, executive orders, or agency rule interpretations. Governor DeWine announced a new initiative aimed at preventing gun violence earlier this year.
One mission: to identify those responsible for gun violence and send them to prison so they can't hurt anyone else.
We can't arrest our way out of the problem, but if we arrest the right people who are responsible for the carnage, then that's how we do stop the violence.
Back here at home now, Toledo City Council unanimously approved $2 million last night to expand a program aimed at reducing gun violence. Save Our Community says it will use a little over $1 million to expand staffing. The rest will go toward community efforts. This group sends violence interrupters into Toledo neighborhoods to talk to people living there, trying to prevent crime before it happens.